We continue now at the top of Daf Samech Gimel Amud Aleph in Meseches Yevamos. This is Yevamos Daf 63a. The Gemara here continues with the Brais of Hamalves Sela Lo'ani B'Shas Dochko. Let's say somebody lends a Sela to a poor person, some money to a poor person at the time that the poor person needs the money. So about all of these people that are listed in the Brais, so all of HaKos of Omer about such a person, the Pasuk says, Oz Tikra V'Hashem Yane Tishava V'Yomer Hineni, that you're going to call out and Hashem will answer you. You'll cry out and Hashem will say, here I am. Rashi over here says, Oz Tikra Le'el Minei Ksiv. Earlier in this pasuk, there's a pasuk in Yeshayahu. It says Kisira Oram V'Chisiso Hainu Doche Ka'ani. In other words, it gives these kind of cases that are listed in the Brisa. Umi Besor Chalo Sesalim Hainu Oives Shchenov Shein Kekrovov Umakarev Eskrovov V'Nosei Basacho. So all of these cases are alluded to in the pasuk that are listed in the Brisa. So again, about such a person who does these things, that's what the pasuk says. The person will call out to Hashem and Hashem will answer. And the Gemara continues at the two dots. Simin Hashav Karka Ezer Zo Shesi HaBrochos Tagri Pachasi. This is just a mnemonic to remember the coming Gemara. And the Gemara says, Amar Rebbe Lazar says, Kol Adam she'ein lo isha, any person who doesn't have a wife, eino Adam, that person is not an Adam, he's not like a person. Shenamar, like the pasuk says, Zachar nekeva baram vayikra shemam Adam. So it talks about the fact that there's male and female, and then they are called Adam. Gemara continues, V'yamar Rebbe Lazar says, Kol Adam she'ein lo karka, any person who doesn't own land, eino Adam, is not called Adam. Shenamar, like the pasuk says, Hashamayim shamayim laHashem v'ha'oretz nosan livnei Adam. It says the Oretz is given to Adam. And the Gemara continues, V'yamar Rebbe Lazar says, what does the pasuk mean when it says Esolo Ezer Kenegdo? It says, I'm going to make him a helpmate, Kenegdo, opposite him. And he darshans as follows, Zocha Oz Rosso. If the person merits, so then she's going to be helping him, she'll be a helpmate. Lo Zocha Kenegdo. But if he does not merit, then she'll be opposite him. It's like she's a force against him. And the Gemara continues, V'ika Diamri, some have the above in the following version. Rebbe Lazar Rami, Rebbe Lazar had the following contradiction, Ksiv Kenegdo. It says in the pasuk Kenegdo, V'karinon Kenigdo, but we can read a Kenigdo, that has more of a connotation of somebody who is an antagonist. So the idea is the same idea, Zocha Kenegdo, Lo Zocha Minagdoso. If the person merits it, so then she'll be Kenegdo, she'll be opposite him, corresponding to him. It'll be a help. But if he doesn't merit it, so then she'll be against him. And the language of Minagadato literally means that she will strike against him, she will strike him. As Rashi over here says, Menagadato mitaloksiv yud loshan nagda de malchus. It's like a language of malchus, a language of striking someone with lashes. And the Gemara continues, Ashkechei Rabbi Yossi le'Elio. Rabbi Yossi found Elio, and Navi Amar Le says, Ksiv eselo ezer. It says, I'm going to make him an ezer. So he asked him a question, how is it that a woman really assists the man? So Amar Le, so he said to him, very simple, Adam mevi chitin, a person brings wheat. Chitin koses, is he chewing the wheat? Pishtan, when a person has flax. Pishtan lovesh, is he wearing the flax? Lo nimsas me'ira einav u'ma'amidaso al raglav. Doesn't it come out that the woman is brightening his eyes and standing him up on his feet? In other words, she takes the wheat and she makes it into food. She takes the flax and she makes it into clothing. That's how the woman, that's how the wife is an ezer for the husband. And the Gemara continues, V'yamar Rebbe Lazar says, Ma'idich siv, what does the pasuk mean when it says, Zo sapam etza me'atzamai, ubasar mi basari? It says, this time, it's a bone from my bones and flesh from my flesh. Melamed, this pasuk comes to teach us, Sheba Adam al kol behema v'chaya, that Adam, he had relations with all the domesticated and the wild animals, v'lo neskara daito, but his mind wasn't settled, at Sheba al Chava, until he came upon Chava. And the Gemara continues, V'yamar Rebbe Lazar, and Rebbe Lazar says, Ma'idich siv, what does the pasuk mean when it says, V'nivruchu v'cha, Kol mishpacho, so Adam, it says, through you, so all of the families of the earth are going to be blessed. That was a pasuk that was said to Avram Avinu. Amar le HaKadosh Baruch Hu li Avram, so it means to say that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to Avram, Shtei havrachas tovos yesh li lahavrich bach, I have two branches to graft upon you to add to Klal Yisrael. And who are they? Rus HaMoaviyah, V'namo HaMonis, that refers to Rus HaMoaviyah, and Namo HaMonis. And the idea is that they were added on, so to speak, they married into Klal Yisrael, and they gave Klal Yisrael brachas. And the Gemara continues, Kol mishbachos ha'adam, what does it mean, all the families of the earth? Afilu mishbachos hadaros ba'adam, even those families who live upon the earth, ein mizbarchos ela b'shvil Yisrael, they're only blessed because of Klal Yisrael. And what does it mean, Kol goye ha'aretz, all the nations of the land? It means to say, Afilu sfinos habos migalia la'aspamia, even the ships that are coming from Galia to Aspamia, einon mizbarchos ela b'shvil Yisrael, their bracha only comes because of the merit of Klal Yisrael. And we'll take a look at a few Rashis over here. Zos hapam, this time Adam Harishon says, meaning when it comes to Chava, that's appropriate. Mechlal depama cherem shimesh v'lola bedaito. Sounds like he was with others. In this case, we were saying the animals, and it was not deemed appropriate in his eyes. And Rashi over here continues, Rus ha-Moaviyah, v'namo ha-Monis yotzu mehem melochim unaviyim. Out of Rus and out of Nama came kings and prophets. Nama imo shel Rechavam. Nama was the mother of Rechavam. V'yotzu mimena Chizkiya v'osav Yoshaphat havet tzadikim gemurim. Out of her came various kings who were tzadikim gemurim. Chizkiya, Asa, Yoshaphat, v'Yeshayahu hanavi, and also Yeshayahu hanavi. Di'amar mar Amotz v'Amatzia achem have, because the master said that Amotz and Amatzia, they were brothers. In other words, there was a relationship here between Yeshayahu and the kings of Israel, so they all came out of these relationships. And the Gemara continues, V'yomer Rebbe Elazar, and Rebbe Elazar says, Asidim kol bali umnias sheyamdu al akarka. In the future, all those who are engaged in business, they will have land of their own, they will stand upon land. Shenema, like the pasuk says, V'yardu me'anuseihem kol tov sei moshut malachim kol chov le'ayom al oretz Yevamot. The pasuk is talking about the sailors who are at sea, and they will one day stand upon the earth. V'yomer Rebbe Elazar, and Rebbe Elazar says, Ein loch umnos pechusam and akarka. There is no work that is more lowly than working the earth. Shenemar, like the pasuk says, v'yardu. When it talks about these sailors, even the sailors, they're going down from what they currently do, and they're going to be working the earth. Rabbi Elazar chazi ali ara deshadi bei karva lefusya. Rabbi Elazar saw a certain piece of land that it was plowed along its width. Amar le, he said to it, iteshadia leorchach. If they also plowed you along your length, hafuche beiska tav minach. It would still be better to deal in business than to deal with working the earth. In other words, the point of these Gemaras is to say that working the land is not the most prestigious and most beneficial of occupations. And the Gemara continues along the same lines. Rav ol lebeinei shili. Rav went among the sheaves, chazinu de kanaif, and he saw that they were waving back and forth. Amar lu, he said to them, inaif is isnufe. If you want to wave, you can wave. But hafuche biska tav minach. But still, dealing with business is better than dealing with you. And the Gemara continues, Amar Rava, Rava says, Meya zuzi beiska kol yuma bisra v'chamra. If a person has 100 zuz and he puts it into business, every day he'll have meat and he'll have wine. He'll be successful. But Meya zuzi be'ara, if a person puts 100 zuz into land, milcha v'chafura, all he's going to have is salt and vegetables. V'lo, not only that, he's going to lie on the earth, he's going to have to protect his land. Umir miulei tigre, and it's going to cause all kinds of fights when he has this land. So again, the idea being it's better to go into business. Rashi over here says, Chafura shach. In other words, this is the kind of vegetables he's going to be eating. They're the lowly kinds, and he's going to eat those with salt. We're talking about vegetables that they haven't even matured a third of the way. That's what the person is going to deal with if he has this kind of land. And the Gemara continues with a different perspective. Amar Papa says, Zara v'lo tazvin. It's better to plant rather than to buy. And even though it's the same kind of food, the same quality food either way, but but these ones are going to be blessed. Zavin v'lo tezel, but Rav Papa says a person should buy clothing rather than weave the clothing himself. Hani mili bestarki, but that's true specifically with regards to mats. These are things that you use in the household. Alvel galima, but the point is that things that you wear, a cloak that a person is going to wear, lo mesarmiole, perhaps if he buys it, it's not going to fit him properly, so there he should weave it himself. And Rav Papa continues, tum v'lo sashpitz, it's better to close up a hole, let's say in a building, rather than enlarge it and plaster it over. And furthermore, shafotz v'lo tivni, it's better to plaster something, seal it up, rather than to rebuild the whole thing. The point is the same. Shekala osek bebinyan, the more you're going to deal in building, mismaske, and then it's going to cause you to become poor. And Rav Papa says further, kvotz zav and ara, quickly buy land before you lose the opportunity. Mison nesivitasa, however, when it comes to marrying a woman, you should be patient when it comes to finding the right wife. Nochis darga nosivitasa, what you should go down, lower yourself in social status when marrying a woman, but sak darga bachar shushvina. But if you're trying to find a friend, it's good to go up in social status in order to acquire a friend. Rashi over here says, v'lo tivni, it's better not to build. Lo sapil es kol hakosel v'sivneyu, means to say, again, don't knock down the whole wall and rebuild it. Instead, just seal up the holes. Meson nesivitasa, be patient when marrying a woman. Hamten at shetivdok maaseh shelo teira v'kanteronis, you have to make sure to investigate her deeds, make sure she's not bad. Noches darga v'nosivitasa, it's good to marry a woman of a lower social class. Lo sikach isha chashuva mimcha, don't take a woman who's more important than you. Shema lo teskabel, because then maybe you're not going to be pleasing to her. Shushvina oev tov, but when it comes to a good friend, so then find someone of a higher social class. Bachar lachadam chashuv lihidabek acharav, meaning find an important person and you should follow after that person. And the Gemara continues, Amar Rabbi Elazar bar Avino, Rabbi Elazar bar Avino says, Ein puranos ba li'olam ela b'shvil Yisrael. Punishment only comes to the world because of Klal Yisrael. Shenemar, like the pasuk says, says, Hechrati goyim nashamu pinosam, hecheravti chutzosam. So the idea there also is that what happens to the nations, it happens uchsiv, like the pasuk says, Amarti achtiriosi tichi musar. It says it happens because you didn't take the proper musar. It happens because of Klal Yisrael. And the Gemara continues, Rav have a mifter me Rabbi Chia. Rav, when he was departing from Rabbi Chia, Amar lei said to him, Rachmona litzloch mimidi dekosha mimosa. The HaKadosh Baruch Hu should save you from something that's even worse than death. Umika midi dekosha mimosa. The Gemara says, is there anything worse than death? So nafak, so he went out, dok v'yeshkach, he searched and he found there is something. The pasuk says, Umotza nimar mimoves eso isha v'gomer. It says, I could find even more bitter than death, a person's wife. That's a pasuk from Koheles. And the Gemara continues, Rav Rav, his wife used to aggravate him. If he would say to her, make me some lentils, so she would make peas. If he said, make me peas, she would make him lentils. So when Chia, his son, got older, so he would reverse all the instructions to her, and that way she would make the proper item. So the father said to the son, it looks like your mother has improved in terms of following the instructions. So the son said back to the father, no, I know who I'm just reversing all the instructions. That's all that's happening over here. She hasn't improved at all. So he said to him, that's what people say, the expression, that the one that comes out of you, meaning your child, he'll teach you reasoning. He'll teach you how to do something in a wise manner. But then he continued, but still you shouldn't do what you're doing. It's not appropriate. Because the pasuk says, limdu l'shonam daber sheker have, meaning the pasuk says that a person should not train themselves to lie. And the Gemara continues, Rabbi Chia have a kamitzarele devisu. Rabbi Chia also, his wife was aggravating him. Ki have a mashkach midi. So when he found something, tzayer le besudre yumaisin nehila. So he would wrap it up in a shawl and he would give it to her. In other words, he would give her gifts despite the fact that she was aggravating him. So Amar le Rav. So Rav said to him, to Rabbi Chia, v'ha kamitzarele lamar. But isn't she aggravating the master? Amar le. So he said to him, Dayenu shemegadlos baneinu. It's enough that they raise our children. Umatzilos osanu, and they save us from sin. And we'll continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Samach Gimel Amud Beis.